play tenor saxophone. I moved to New York for music. This is the only city in the world, I think, that you can actually come and like play creative music and, you know, meet people who are living legends of the music.
My name is Alexis Allen. I am 34 and I'm a hairstylist.
My name is Anna Just. I was born as Anna Sergienko. I moved to New York 4 years ago to pursue my acting career.
My name is Brittany Chenault. I'm 29, a wardrobe stylist based in New York.
My real name is Daniel. My artist name is Theciple, Theeciple. Drums was my first love. At the age of 7, I was playing drums in the church.
I think I've been playing the saxophone for 10 years, but I started with piano when I was 4. So it's sort of like the only thing I know how to do anymore is just play music.
I've been working as a hairstylist for about 6 years now.
My performing career started when I was 4. I was a dancer, and then at the age of 17 I started modeling, and then it evolved into working on television, and I started taking acting classes. 4 years ago, moved to New York and started working as an actor full-time.
Professionally, I want to say about 6 years. But as a whole, I've been doing it pretty much all my life a little bit, unconsciously, just for the love of fashion.
Musician, as far as me standing on my own, probably 10 years.
10 years?
10 years. I play drums, piano, guitar, I play saxophone, I sing, percussionist, I mean all the above.
I think because like the 4th grade band teacher played it and I thought it sounded nice. I just liked that. Why wouldn't you do something that you like doing?
Yeah, I just was kind of getting a little frustrated with the whole radio business, and I didn't really see too much of a future as to where I wanted to be in that career. And I had a friend who was a hairstylist, and she was like, you know, I think you'd be really good at this. If you went to school, we'll hire you at our salon. And I did, and she did.
After working as a model for a while, I realized that 2D picture is not satisfying anymore. And I felt like there must be depth to it. I felt like I needed to explore other dimensions and performing arts.
When I first moved to New York, I didn't know anything as far as how to start. So I actually started working in in the PR department for Zac Posen. After that, I went to Zinc magazine, and I was there for about a year. I worked in the editorial and then transitioned to working my way up into being an assistant to the in-house stylist. From there, I just more so learned just from her and just assisting other people as far as like what they do. And then after that, I just built up my own method as far as how I want to style and present myself as a stylist.
I was doing a 9 to 5. I did that for 11 years in Michigan. I was there slaving to another man, you know, in their business. But, you know, I was itching. I'm like, music is what I want to do. I don't want to be stuck behind a computer answering phone calls. That's not what I want to do. So, you know, if that's what you want to do, kudos to you.
I'm trying to overcome like figuring out exactly what my story is and what the story that I want to tell is through music. You know, because it's easy to like go around and imitate all of your favorite dudes because they already figured it out, and then you can just do what they did. But that, like, to me, that's really not interesting. I think that's a challenge every day. And it's every day that I play and wonder if it's like really my own thing that I'm playing, or if it's just like other things that I've heard, especially when you're trying to figure out what your art is, you know, because that takes a lot of time. And I think a lot of people that have money to support arts don't also have the patience for you to figure out what your story is. They want to see, you know, this beautiful finished package all wrapped up with a bow, and, you know, if you have that, they'll give you money for that. You know, but if you don't have that, then you're just going to be poor for a long time.
Biggest challenge was probably paying rent while doing freelance work. But if you want to talk technical about an actual hairstyle or hair thing, finger waves are pretty difficult at first until you get the hang of them, and then they become easy.
You know, going to auditions, seeing tens or hundreds of people who might look like you but be more pretty, more tall, more this, more that, or less something, and comparing yourself to those people, this is the biggest challenge. And also the fear of going into the room and being judged.
My biggest challenge was more so just figuring out how to start, because like I said, moving to New York, I didn't know anything. So it was just more, where do I go, what do I do? But I kind of just blacked out, and I hate to even say it was a challenge, because it was more of a task for me to learn something that I didn't know, which was fun because it was something that I wanted to know.
The biggest challenge right now is being noticed that, you know, if you don't have that big background or management team or somebody to shop you off, you know, into the big scene, as an independent artist, it's very hard.
Stuff gets better over time, gradually, but I think like making a change takes the most amount of work out of anything. And for me, that's in like any aspect. You know, you have to overcome the inertia of whatever it is that you're dealing with. You just have to like challenge yourself every minute that you're doing your art. You know, if you're doing the same thing that you did last week, time's gonna fly, and if you don't fly with it, like you're just gonna...
Through practice, you overcome the challenge.
Exactly. And you have a mannequin head, and you know, you can just practice on that until you're comfortable, you know.
Yes, it is hard, but who said it was going to be easy? I do attend a lot of meditations and classes and lectures, and I listen to a lot of artists who share their experiences about how to stay on track of a healthy setup of your mind and still stay true to your humanity and your mental condition that, okay, I know what I'm doing and I'm enough.
So to tap into PR and then production and then editorial, I got to see all different worlds in just one world of fashion. So it was fun just to get an understanding and appreciation, because now when I do what I do, I know what other people have to go through in the process of it all, which makes things seem, it comes together and it makes sense and I can respect it. So it wasn't necessarily a challenge, it was more of a learning curve for me, if I can say.
Overcome right now, I just accepted that until the light is on you in the right timing, when the light is on you and you're ready, they can't deny you your spot. I'm just getting ready, I'm just working on me, working on my craft, perfecting my craft, until somebody, you never know who you sit by or who run into, but when that time comes, I will be ready.
My ultimate goal it's to play music that I feel is like really honest to myself, to play music that feels new and exciting to me, to play music that affects other people.
My ultimate goal is just to to have an agent and to be working at least several times a week on paid jobs, and traveling and being able to, you know, do really amazing glamorous photo shoots in places like Fiji or something. And yeah, just to be successful and just be making a solid living off of doing what I love.
Staying true to your nature, staying true to your humanity, and having courage to be ugly, to be not amiable, to explore those depths of being a human being, creating. Constant creation.
Ultimate goal as a stylist for me is I want to be able to have other people who want to be stylists or aspire to be anything, to be able to teach them educate them as far as like what they can do, because there's no real right or wrong way how to start. It's just a matter of starting. So expand myself as a stylist, but then also be able to teach.
My ultimate goal is to help heal this world one song at a time. You know, one song at a time, one handshake at a time.